Alright guys, welcome to NTI day number 3. What we're going to be working on today is we're going to be dividing decimals. So I'm just going to do a quick recap with you guys. Hopefully you read over the review notes page and you have like a good idea of, like it sparked your memory on how to divide decimals. But I'm going to go through number 1 with you. So go ahead and as I do it on the screen, do it on your paper, show all of your work. This actually is no calculator, so you need to be doing all the math by yourself. So let's go ahead and take a look at number 1. It's 1.68 divided by 0.8. So what we're doing today is we're dividing decimals by other decimals. First thing we need to do is to set up our problem. Okay, so 1.68 is our dividend. That means it's going to go inside the box. Okay, so that makes 0.8 our divisor. It goes on the outside of the box. Okay, well, when we divide a decimal by a decimal, the first thing that we want to do is we want to make it our divisor, that's the number on the outside that we put on the outside out here, okay, a whole number by moving the decimal point. To make 0.8 a whole number, we would have to move the decimal one time to the right, and then we would have an 8. Now, it's monkey see, monkey do. Whatever we do out here with the divisor, we've got to come inside in here in the dividend and do the exact same thing. So we moved our decimal one place to the right outside. Inside, we're going to do the exact same thing. Move our decimal point one place to the right. Now, lastly, we've got to move our decimal point up and into the quotient before we can do any sort of solving. So, again, just make your divisor a whole number. So in this case, we had to move it once. Sometimes you have to move it twice. Whatever we do out here, we're going to do the same thing inside. Okay. So lastly, we're going to divide like normal. Okay, with regular long division. So these are the problems that we have here. We have 16.8 divided by 8, and we got that from moving our decimals all around. Okay. So our steps for long division are divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. Okay, we can remember those with our mnemonic device: dad, mother, sister, brother, and rover. Okay. All right, so first things first is we've got to take a look at 8 and see, does it go into 1? 8 goes into 1 0 times. So we're going to go over and take a look. Instead of 1, we're going to scoot over and take a look at 16. How many times does 8 go into 16? 8 goes into 16 2 times. So that's our divide. Okay. So now we need to multiply. So we're going to take 2 times 8 and multiply, and that gives us a 16. Okay. So we've multiplied, and now we're at our subtract. And 16 minus 16 is 0. Subtraction done. Now, the next step is our B, and that is for bring down. So I'm going to take my 8 here, and I'm going to bring it down. And now we have an 8. Now, I'm not going to leave that as a remainder. I'm going to repeat the process all over again. So we're back up here at the top with divide. 8 goes into 8 one time. We're going to multiply. 1 times 8 is 8. Okay. Then we subtract again, and we get 0. Now, there's nothing else to bring down. There's nothing else to repeat. So 0 is our remainder. Our final answer is 2.1. Now, over here, it says that you can check your answer with multiplication. So to check your answer, what you would do is you would take your quotient, 2.1, times the original divisor of 0.8, and see if it gives you our original answer of 1.68. Okay, so I want you to do those same strategies for all of the questions on today's review. Okay, remember, if you are dividing by decimal, you have to move the decimal in your divisor to make yourself a whole number, and then do the exact same thing inside and just then long divide like normal. Okay, all right, guys, feel free to email me if you have any questions. Have a great NTI day.